Air traffic control loses contact with MH17 on Thursday 17th of July at 3:15 in the afternoon Central European time. The 283 passengers, some two-thirds of them Dutch, set out from Amsterdam heading for Kuala Lumpur. There are 15 Malaysian crew. The Boeing 777 plummets from 10,000 meters. No one survives. The main crash site is around 50 kilometers from the Russia-Ukraine border. The Ukraine government and Russian-backed separatists immediately accuse each other of shooting down the plane. Ukraine's security service makes public what it says is a recording of intercepted audio communication between Russian military intelligence officers and rebels. The voices talk about a plane shot down which they thought was military. They realize it's civilian. A few hours later, US President Barack Obama accuses Russian-backed separatists.
Evidence indicates that the plane was shot down by a surface-to-air missile that was launched from an area that is controlled by Russian-backed separatists inside of Ukraine. Moreover, we know that these separatists have received a steady flow of support from Russia.
The suspected Buk, or SA-11 missile, had a proximity fuse which senses the target and detonates before impact, firing out shrapnel. Ukraine's defense ministry posts a video on YouTube saying it shows a Buk system on the way to the Russian border minus one of its missiles. Russian President Vladimir Putin denies it and calls on all sides to allow an investigation. He says no one has a right to use this tragedy for selfish political purposes. Such events should not divide but rather unite people. Russian defense officials challenged US and Ukraine accusations, saying their systems detected a Ukrainian Air Force plane presumed to be an Su-25 fighter jet scrambling in the vicinity and direction of the Malaysian Boeing. An investigation gets underway, but by this time there are concerns the site and wreckage have been tampered with. Other evidence is being collected.
So until we have all this data, including the data from the investigation itself and the black boxes of the airplane, we won't be able to answer these questions.
British experts will examine the flight recorders recovered by the rebels on the ground to determine the cause of the disaster.